Mom, they're just friends. There's 3 of them, but they're just... Because I'm hosting the show and the phone call's not real. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Superfight. My name is Mike Falzone. I'm the host, and you know what that means? We're hanging out in my basement. Also, we are playing with the purple scenario deck. Okay, so you flip one of these over and all of a sudden our fighters are surrounded by this crazy scenario that will change the fight completely. All right, so let's go around the table and introduce each other. Well, I'm Mike, you know that because you're in my basement. Go ahead.
I'm Eman.
Hey Mom and Dad, it's Liz here from Swirl Girl Army.
Hi, I'm Bianca Alexa. My channel is SimplyBiancaAlexa.
All right, we're gonna have you two face off first, so go ahead and pick 3 character cards, pick 3 attribute cards.
So mine is the unassuming Girl Scout.
Okay, okay, I like it.
With she's armed with a long electrified whip.
Oh
my God.
So that's it, that's your whole person.
I am a shark.
Very dangerous.
Uh-oh.
That is invisible.
Oh
no! You have no chance. You can have as many skills as you want. It doesn't matter. I'm invisible. You can't see me. I can just sneak up anytime.
But well, you know electricity and water.
I do.
I can just
I've had experiences.
I could zap you dead. Just like that.
I picture
But the thing is,
and throw cookies at you.
as
a consolation prize.
The cookies are a consolation prize for me.
Yeah, she's just in the back waiting for
when you lose, I'll be like, you know what, I'm sorry. And then the Girl Scout returns. She's like, I'm sorry.
They're just a little wet. They're thin mints, though.
Yeah,
They're
Before
Samoans.
you have a chance to do anything, I've already eaten you because I came out of nowhere, I bit your head off, and it's over because you didn't know where I was.
Seems very effective. So what do you say we add one of these purple scenarios to our already very elaborate scenario?
Very elaborate.
You see how
I'm
that...
like worried to see where this is going.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna flip over one of these scenarios, and then everyone's fighter will be affected by whatever's on the back of this card.
Let's see what we got.
Okay, so we were at the beach, kind of.
Everyone's dead.
And now it's literally raining cats and dogs.
Oh God.
It's important to remember that even if one of these things hits you in the eye.
Are they this cute though? It's raining cats and dogs.
Yeah.
And basically all of these cats and dogs took the Girl Scout girl out. Knocked her out. Knocked her out.
I don't like
You can't knock out a shark. Plus I'm invisible.
That's true, you're in the water.
I'm in the water, so you've been taken out by the cats and dogs. You're laid out flat.
Obviously, the shark suffers from memory loss, and she forgot that I killed her with my whoopsh. And
oh yeah. Oh, you
even
know what
though
else?
she ate me,
Yes.
and I'm without a head,
Yeah.
I am still killing the game with my cat puppy army of love.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add an even more ridiculous into this fight, and we're gonna pick an extra attribute card. So you have a shark that's invisible, very well fed by this point, and also
armed with a super glue fire hose.
okay, that's very very specific and weird.
So I'm covering you with super glue.
Yeah.
So now everything's sticking to you. All of your little animals are stuck to you.
Well,
Sand's
clearly.
stuck to you.
Yeah.
You're covered in sand. You're
Yeah.
like suffocating in all of the sand.
Okay.
So you're a Girl Scout. You have a very long electrified whip, and what else?
And I throw 200-mile-per-hour fastballs.
Oh man.
The plot
That's
thickens,
not
everyone.
At a shark.
thickens.
At a shark. That does nothing for you. I'm sorry.
So many.
No.
So many fastballs. Maybe she starts
Pointless.
hacking little
Yeah.
kitten skulls at you.
I'm invisible. Don't even forget that I'm invisible. You don't even know where I am.
True.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna vote on this situation. One of you guys is gonna get one of these lucky winner tokens so we can keep track of who's winning.
I'm leaning
Exactly.
towards the Girl Scout.
I guess my vote would have to be for the whip because the whip is killing
No!
everything. I apologize. I didn't want it to go down that way.
It's all
I'm sorry. All right, so pick your winning token. We'll move on to round 2. Just
never have
either
too
one
many
of these.
brains.
Boom, several brains.
Several brains.
That's perfect.
Yes.
All right, it's me and you. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Show me what you got.
I will. My character just happens to be Canada, the country.
Bam!
Don't know if you've heard of it.
Bam!
It's a whole country. But you know what they need? Everyone deserves their own machine gun. Everyone has a machine gun. 1,000 million people, roughly, according to the 2012 census.
Everybody could have a machine gun, it still doesn't matter.
Let's
You
see.
know why?
No.
Because
You're worried.
as much as I love Canada.
Keep in mind, Canadians are really good at taking turns.
Keep
They're
in
very
mind,
polite.
I'm the devil. Okay? So, he's also armed with. I can't even say it. I have no idea what it is.
Catarangs?
Catarangs.
What is the devil doing throwing cats?
Because he can, because he's the devil. Like, other than everything else he can do, which is possess everybody in Canada, make them kill each other for him. Like, he doesn't even have to do anything.
Listen, every time I've ever been to Canada, you're Canadian, right?
Yes.
There's very nice people. Okay, what if the devil shows up and he's all reincarnated and there's hellfire and brimstone everywhere and he's like, I'm gonna get all you guys with my cats that come back to me after I throw them. And it's like, oh, are you sure? Because we're Canada. And he thinks he's coming to take away all the evil Americans, but he shows up, there's all these nice, pristine-ass Canadian people. And he's
And then
like,
we
oh,
invite
I
him
got nothing
over
to
for
do.
dinner.
Yeah,
And
then
he comes over for dinner and he has dinner with us.
Just eating dinner.
That is so sweet, but the devil's actually a lot smarter than that, and since they're so nice, he's gonna trick them into thinking that
As
he's
he
super
does.
nice. So when you invite him to dinner, he's gonna kill you at your dinner.
So since this fight is far from over, I think it's time to add a scenario to the that's kind of helping my sweat situation. Give me one of these cats so I can mop up the sweat.
That cat is from my cataracts,
Take that,
so
cat.
that's what it
Yeah,
is.
so that means the sweaty cat's coming right back to you after this. That's all that means. All right, so we're gonna add a scenario to this particular situation, make it a lot weirder and hopefully easier for me to win. The scenario affecting our fighters is there's very heavy fog. Okay.
No.
So we got Canada. It's a foggy day in Canada.
But you know what this fog is?
What's that?
All the Canadians came together, grouped together, everyone smoked a doobie.
Oh man, doobies.
Okay, now there's fog everywhere.
they're all
and
high?
now the devil is high as fuck and he can't do anything.
You're smoking out the devil?
We smoked out the devil.
Is that what this is
mean,
from? Smoking
yes.
out the devil? It's ridiculous. Also, when does the devil ever have to deal with
you
fog?
guys want to, what do you mean? When does he have to deal with fog?
Is there any fog?
Because around him is like a ring of fire. Because he just brought it from hell. So all of you Canadians are like baked and don't know what's going on. And he's like,
Devil's also baked. Smoked
he's
with the
not.
devil.
Yeah, they smoke with
yeah,
the devil.
what about the
he's
cats?
not a human,
What about
so
all
it
the
takes him
cats?
longer to get hot.
You know who doesn't smoke?
Who?
The hockey players, because they're so physically
Oh,
fit.
whatever. You just said everybody in Canada.
They
and
have
they're in
tests.
Canada. Yeah,
We're a
his other
docile
team
country
member.
because we have hockey. We have a sport that lets us fight other
Yeah,
people.
but
When you
now
take
you
that away,
guys
I'm
are
gonna
all
stab the devil
high.
in the face.
So now it's like you're not even. You're like, oh, what's this?
I feel like if I'm gonna have any chance of winning this one,
I'm
we gotta
sorry,
pull an
like
extra
you kind
attribute
of
card.
exactly,
Do
and I
it.
still have.
It's extra attribute card time. Hopefully
Okay,
this will put me
fine.
over.
Better be good.
I got all of Canada and hockey players mostly. Also, fucking shit. We have no arms. Whole country.
That's
So
Armless.
sorry
That's horrible.
that you're armless because the devil can also create holograms of himself.
Oh, of course.
Of course you didn't exactly. So now you don't know which is really him.
All right, it's voting time. So you guys get to tell me how hard I lost. Or whatever. Go ahead.
Canada all the way. I'm sorry.
Wow.
No doubt about it.
As luck would have it.
I'm gonna go with the devil.
All right, so
It's a tiebreaker.
it's a tiebreaker round.
It's a tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
And you know what that means, and if you don't, I'll explain it real quick.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We both flip one character card, and then it's straight up who would win in a fight. On three, we flip,
Oh, okay, fine.
and you guys decide, through no bias whatsoever, who would win in a fight between these two cards.
Okay.
One, two. You know what would be funny? If we didn't even look at them. We should just turn around.
Yeah,
and
you
look at
guys
the
don't
cards.
look. You guys
Fine.
don't look. Well,
One,
Yeah.
two,
Okay.
three. Boom! Take that!
You're gonna die. You're not.
What do we do?
Conversation
Oh,
has been
come on! A hockey player?
Hockey player.
I told you. The hockey player is
My card says hockey player, and we already know from past super fights, you guys, unfortunately, without any arms or skates or ice, aren't really worth a shit. What was yours?
Hipster.
A hipster. So all that fog, whatever you threw before, it doesn't really affect him because
Wait a
he's
minute.
used
He's
to
got
that
hipster
stuff.
glasses.
Wait a minute.
He's got
He's so
hipster
used to that
glasses.
I know I said no argument, but you're
No,
gonna sit
I'm
there and
sorry,
tell
it's
me.
too late.
You're gonna sit
It's
there
too
and tell
late.
me
I
that
am
some
the winner.
guy
I'm
who
the new
smells like craft
champion.
beer, twirling his mustache in the corner of a
already-
dive
as
bar
a
is gonna
man
be
bun.
like a
already
hockey player?
accepted your
You know, I'll take it.
Lumbersexual.
Because
He's
I
got a
want
beard.
this to be over as soon as possible. I lose. Go ahead and take your car.
Thank you.
Drive off with all my feelings and friendship.
No, I was not gonna let it go. I'm sorry.
All right, guys, listen.
Keep
Thank you
sweating,
so
keep
much.
sweating.
All right, so the championship round. We're not in
We're
it.
not in it.
Obviously, but
We're just
that's all right. You guys are.
Championship round.
It's all good.
Yeah.
So I have a saber-toothed tiger.
Prehistoric.
And he can summon an army of internet trolls.
What?
Take that, self-esteem. Take that. What you
You're stuck on the internet. I'm in real life.
What do you got? What do you
I got Hannibal. Hannibal, the lethal Hannibal.
Sure, the one that eats people and stuff.
Yeah,
Sure.
eats people.
Hannibal Lecter.
Can't control gravity.
Oh. Ooh, that's a very dangerous. So we
And
have
kick your ass
Hannibal
on the
Lecter.
internet. I just have to
really.
unplug you, but anyway.
No, because it's a troll. It's like a whole army, so you can unplug one, but
Of
everybody
internet
else is
trolls.
Exactly. But like
Of
everybody
internet
else
trolls.
is like bashing you on the internet.
Oh, I just have to
How
hit-
can Hannibal take that seriously?
Restart.
Like in his basement, crying alone to his mom or
Does
something.
Hannibal have the internet?
Hannibal doesn't have feelings. He doesn't
Not
care.
anymore because the internet trolls just took them all away.
I could just unplug.
That doesn't matter. It's still
What
a
do you
saber-toothed
mean?
tiger. He's gonna like bite your arm off by the time you try to unplug it.
Why don't you just summon your army of trolls in real life and not have them confined to the internet? Just have them show up at Hannibal's house and say, hey, Hannibal, we're not really great at fighting, but we will toilet paper your house or whatever those people would do in real life.
Well, they could actually be great at fighting because since it's an army
You think
of
an
internet
troll is
trolls,
good at fighting? When I think internet troll, I think like heavy breather, doesn't have a lot going on, hanging out in a basement like this.
that's
Yeah.
really mean.
No, whatever. Not great fighters.
Sorry.
It's Superfight. Our next scenario card, which changes the whole outlook, the whole climate of this fight,
Okay.
is Hurricane.
Oh!
Fighters just happen to be trapped in a hurricane. There's
Oh my
rain,
god.
there's wind. Also, we got
Do you know?
Hannibal.
What is he spraying us with?
Saber-toothed tiger. Can you please get out? Just get out of my basement. Get the weather out of the basement.
I'm actually loving this.
Oh yeah.
Okay. No, I've slashed your face.
No, you
completely
haven't.
up. I've slashed
The
it.
tiger's just gonna
And I'm-
stand still and let you slash its face. The tiger's going to be like clawing at you while with one hand you're trying to slash his face, opening his huge saber-toothed
Okay, fine.
tiger teeth.
I'm going to summon. I'm
like
summoning.
biting down on
I'm
your
gonna
skin.
summon gravity.
And you're
I've
gonna
just
slash
summoned a
his
black
face.
hole.
You can't summon a black
Yeah,
hole.
well, I just did.
Yeah,
you can.
I have a question.
I
I have a
just
question.
summoned a black hole.
Yeah.
Why isn't your first move as gravity just shooting this tiger into space?
Well, because I'm gonna shoot it through a black hole right now.
Oh, that's even crazier. One more
He's
attribute
winning
card.
here. What the heck?
Add an attribute to your fighter. Hopefully it messes this whole thing up real hard.
Yeah.
Pick a random black card. From the top of the deck, cheater. So you have Hannibal, can control gravity. Also,
Believes they are invisible.
not necessarily invisible, but believes that they are there.
Which is fine. Everything's the same.
Useless.
Everything is the same. I'm a little delusional, but everything's the
A
same.
little crazy, but you still got gravity.
Crazy is good for me.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Can breathe fire.
Can breathe
what
fire.
Now? He's like breathing
You're
fire
lost in
right
a black
at
hole.
you.
You're
No,
breathing
not
fire. You've
anymore.
now just inflamed yourself.
No,
in a black
because
hole.
through
You've
the black
inflamed
hole,
yourself. You've inflamed
He
yourself.
shot back like a huge breath of fire, and that just
And I
came to
shut up the
meteor.
black hole.
But
Like,
there's a hurricane. The fire's going
Exactly. So now
everywhere.
fire is like absolutely everywhere, just burning
no,
up
but I shut it
Hannibal.
up. I shut you out.
late.
Between
I sent you to a parallel universe.
You can't shut up a
of
black hole.
fire. Yeah, I can. I put you in a black hole.
All right, audience, you have everything to work with, and now it's up to you to let us know who wins
Pick
this
your
thing.
winner.
Because I have no idea. I have no clue.
We love you.
Be sure to subscribe to SKybound for more stuff like this, and go check out SuperfightGame.com so you can do this kind of crazy shit in your mom's basement with your friends.
All the time.
We'll see you next